there, this is Popular Stranger. We are back at you again today with another MUT 17 player card review. Today we're going over the Ultimate Freeze Ghost of Madden Master Card, Deion Primetime Sanders. Now you see we got it boosted to a 98 overall with the defensive chemistry for Ultimate Freeze. He's got his own primetime chemistry and also lockdown chemistry. Tons and tons of ways to boost this card up, and we'll talk about that as we go through the gameplay. But let's go ahead and take a look at his core stats without any of these boosts. He's a 96 overall without them. 6 foot, 95 speed, 96 acceleration, 94 agility, 96 man, 94 zone coverage, 62 press, 95 play recognition, and 93 catching ability. We'll scroll through the rest of his stats, guys. We got a Josh Norman review coming up next when it comes to cornerbacks. He's on the other side of Deion. As we scroll through the rest of the stats here, let's go ahead and take a look and see what this card does on the field. So let's start by going over the pricing on this card. On the Xbox One, you can find him for $375K currently, and on the PlayStation 4, about $400K. I was a little bit shocked when looking up the prices. I know it's a lot of coin to most people, but for those that can afford it, I'm absolutely shocked at how cheap this card is. When you look at all the stats that you're getting with it, all of the abilities, it's certainly worth the coin. I'll go out and say it right now. So MUThead.com rates him a 99 overall man coverage corner, 99 overall zone coverage corner, 99 range, 99 jump ball, and 99 hands. His run support rating is an 85, which we'll talk about in depth coming up in a moment. On MUTrank.com, they have him rated right now as the number 2 overall shutdown cornerback. Number 1 is Football Outsiders' Richard Sherman, which you can expect a review on sometime this week. Number 1 when it comes to man coverage corner. He's a number 1 when it comes to zone coverage corner. So you might be asking yourself, if he's number 1 in those two categories, why is Richard Sherman ranked ahead of him? My guess is because Sherman's a better run support corner. He's a lot more physical, and that's probably why he gets the edge. But they both have really good coverage ratings. This Deion Sanders is also ranked number 22 when it comes to nickel cornerback, which I did experiment with him in that position quite a bit, and we'll also talk about that in a moment. So as we said, a great coverage cornerback, but one of the things a lot of people were concerned about with this card is his press rating. I believe it's a 62 overall. I still to this day see people talk about it in the MUThead forums. It really isn't a big deal in my opinion, and if you do run a lot of defensive plays that require your cornerbacks to get press coverage, if you're worried about him getting beat, just pull him off the line of scrimmage a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 steps, maybe 5 yards at most, and he won't really get beat, and obviously he has the speed to where he's not going to get burned downfield. So as long as you kind of take him out of a heavy press situation, he'll be just fine. The stats don't really suggest him being a good run support cornerback, but in my opinion, in my experiences, he did just fine in run support. You're going to see quite a few clips throughout the video of him, coming up and making tackles when it comes to runs, screen passes, just short yard situations. He did it well for me. Now, of course, he's going to occasionally get blocked by a better run blocking receiver or a tight end, and he'll get pancaked. That's going to happen, but again, he's just not absolutely terrible like you might think. Nickel Blitz 2, a very, very popular defensive formation in this year's game. I run it often, and putting him in that blitzing cornerback spot has been tremendous for me. You'll see a lot of plays throughout this video of me sending him on blitzes, and we move some better corners to the outside. Anytime you have a play where it requires a cornerback to blitz, if you have this card, put him in that slot, switch up your formations, get him blitzing. That 95 speed gets him to the quarterback quicker than any other card in this year's game, and that is a big, big advantage. He makes a lot of interceptions. He gets a lot of good swats. He actually can defend the swerve by himself pretty well. Occasionally he's going to get beat on that, and you'll have to, adjust and user control over there. But he's just all in all a great cornerback, probably my favorite next to that Richard Sherman, which again we'll have coming up for you. Man coverage is probably a little better than zone, but he still plays them both well. Like I said in the beginning of the video, he's certainly worth the coin. If you got it and you need a corner, go pick him up. Please do yourself a favor. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. Peace.